Hi guys, Aussie Alan here, just cruising back from a boost on the DRZ Zormoddy and shit, as you can see. It's gonna rain, goddammit, but hey, hopefully it'll clean the bike. Anyway, something recently happened. So, a while ago I bought a Queenslander. It's like a type of house. I'll put up a picture of what they look like. Had no fans, no aircon, and I live in Brisbane and it gets fucking hot in Brisbane. I recently bought air conditioning. I looked at all the latest models and shit, like, you know, all the key players, and pretty much I wanted something that was really good on power, that was heating and cooling, split system, and I wanted to have wireless connectivity so you can turn it on and off from your phone, because I like that kind of shit, and that's pretty much the only reason why. You like fully don't even need to be able to do it, but I wanted to be able to do it. Anyway, I got a Daikin Zena, whatever. Z-E-N-A is the brand, and or fucking Daikin's the brand, Zena's the model. It's their newer one. It's prettier than a standard aircon. Well, I guess it depends who you talk to, but I think it looks prettier. They're pretty flash looking. Really good on power, really good on everything, and everywhere on the internet where they're for sale, it says built-in Wi-Fi. Everywhere, built-in Wi-Fi. So I got these things installed, and while he's installing them, I'm like, I might as well check out the manual, see how I connect it to my router so I can like fucking start playing with this shit. And there was nothing in the manual at all, like user guide, installation manual, like all the manuals and shit that came with it, nothing about wireless at all. I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, hey man, this thing's got, to the installer, this thing's got Wi-Fi built in, but it fucking says nothing around here. And he's like, oh, I'll contact my boss, see what's going on. So I looked around heaps of sites, and yet they're all saying built-in Wi-Fi everywhere. So I was like, oh no, I'll look on YouTube for, you know, how to configure it. The only thing I could find was a video in French saying this is how you connect it, and it wasn't really saying. It was, you know, it probably was, but it was in French, so who fucking knows what they were saying. And yeah, there was a little fucking extra box that you had to plug in. So I was like, oh dude, right, we've been shafted. Even though it says everywhere that it's built in, you have to buy this fucking little box. And he's like, no man, it says built in everywhere, it says built in everywhere. I was like, alright. So he went back to the supplier and saying, yeah, this thing says it's got built-in Wi-Fi, what the fuck's the go? And they actually went back to the his supplier, warehouse, whatever. And they're like, yeah, it's built in. The supplier then went back to Daikin and said, oh, you guys are selling this thing saying it's got built-in Wi-Fi. We're selling to people saying what you're saying, and it doesn't. So anyway, in the end, the deal is you have to buy the controller. It's $160 per unit. I got 3 units installed, so you know, it's a fair bit out of pocket. But they did it for free because it's a load of crap. Yeah, I don't know, to me this sounds like fucking false advertising, eh? Like, the part that's built in is the fucking cable that goes to the box. So yeah, if you buy a Daikin and you want wireless, do what I did and say it's fucking built in, try to get it for free. But otherwise, $160 per unit, which is cheaper than the Mitsubishi. The Mitsubishi's $190 or $170 something per unit. And then, yeah, it's literally just the same kind of deal. It's just a wireless adapter on the end of a cable. So a wireless adapter and a controller, I guess. So when you're sending it signals, it's telling the aircon what to do. It is good now that it's in, but it's bullshit. It is absolute bullshit. Like, you shouldn't have to, like, if they're saying it's built in, it should be fucking built in. Okay, so yeah, Daikin's epic air conditioners, just false advertisement, and it's bullshit. I mean, how can something say that wireless is built into an aircon when it purely isn't? Built-in Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, you have to buy a controller so it works. It's like, dude, the Wi-Fi is in the controller. I don't know. It feels like something that should be like ACCC or current affair, but then again, I'm probably the only one who fucking gives a shit, so who cares? So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.